How's it, everybody? Good morning. Aloha kakayaka. It's Ulu. How's that? Okay, so this is one pigeon post. And, okay. This is one pigeon post. Okay? And what I mean by a pigeon post, I'm going to talk about certain elements of pigeon. Okay? Certain aspects of pigeon, or I don't even know what word to use. Okay, so yes, in general, we all talk the same way. So like we say da instead of da. Oh, we say da instead of the. We say the kind instead of actually naming the person, place, or thing, the noun. We say I think. We say I think so instead of I think so. Or I think so. But in reality, in Pidgin, okay, Oahu, they talk Pidgin. But it's different from Maui people, okay? Maui talks different from Oahu. Molokai talks different. Kauai talks different. Big Island talks different. But somehow, everybody who was born and raised in Hawaii or been living in Hawaii for a long time, and they've adopted the Pidgin English, the broken English, we understand each other. For real. For real. Like, my cousin is born and raised on Oahu. She lived on Oahu her whole life. She talk Pidgin, but it's different. It's like a city type Pidgin. Also, you get people who is Hawaiian Portuguese, who's Hawaiian Filipino, who's Hawaiian Japanese, who's Hawaiian Puerto Rican, who's Filipino Puerto Rican, who's Filipino Puerto Rican, who's Filipino Haole, okay. Filipino Japanese. Okay. Sorry, I love Snow Allegra. She's so... I would say the Pidgin on the Big Island, and it's not just islands, it's places on the islands that speak different as well. And because you get all the different ethnicities, right? You get Japanese, right? Okay, example. You better go digosa. That means go shower. What I told you, go bocha. I never grew up saying bocha, saying au au and digos. If I went to my friend's house and she said agon bocha, I know what she's talking about. But my best friend says bocha. She tell all her kids, go bocha. I always said au au, mostly au au. So those two sentences that I said that used two different words from two different cultures mean the same thing in Pidgin English. Yeah, I was saying that my cousin, she was born and raised on Oahu. She lived on Oahu her whole life. I was born on Oahu but raised on Maui. I lived my whole up until I graduated from high school. I lived on Maui. And when we saw each other, when she came visit or I went go visit, we would both be talking Pidgin, but she can understand me. She speaks Pidgin where she lived, Kailua. I went to Kailua High School, okay. And Nalu. So I moved here. I didn't really have to focus. As an adult, I didn't have to focus on my Pidgin English too much because everybody that I was around wasn't, I never worked in the tourist industry and had to speak to tourists like that. Every single day, my jaw comes sore still yet. But so now that I'm around people who don't speak Pidgin, and when they come in, I have to speak properly. So I'm happy that I went to charm school. Seriously, it did make an impact on how I was presenting myself in public. Yeah, I was a good kid, but wild child, yeah, I cannot help. I'm from Wai'ehu. I grew up in Wai'ehu. But yeah, and actually, I get my other cousin that live here from Lahaina. We both of us talk mostly alike because we both grew up on Maui, and her mother was, and my dad was brother and sister. You know what I mean? But my auntie, she could talk professional. Why? Because she used to work in the hotel industry with the tourists. Yes. So sorry. Um, yeah, that's crazy. But when I get together with both of them, we cannot understand each other. My cousin said different words than me, but they're Pidgin. But we can understand each other.